down in Louisiana where the black trees grow.
The third wave of French immigrants to Louisiana occurred in 1809 when the islanders arrived in New Orleans. Like the Acadians, they did not come directly from France. They were inhabitants of Caribbean islands like Martinique and Saint-Domingue, the present-day Haiti. After the Haitian Revolution left Saint-Domingue's plantation economy in shambles, many relocated to Cuba and then Louisiana. America had banned the importation of slaves in 1808, but a congressional exemption allowed entry to these 10,000 refugees, including slave owners, both white and of color, and the enslaved people who had fled alongside them, doubling the population of New Orleans. They brought with them the voodoo religion, which they added to the city's pre-existing version of voodoo, a synthesis of African and Native American rituals and worldview, and Roman Catholicism.
It's unclear how voodoo originally entered Louisiana. The problem is, under the Code Noir, in colonial French Louisiana, it's illegal to practice any religion that's not Roman Catholicism. So even if somebody was practicing a different religion, they wouldn't tell you, for fear of prosecution. We get a lot of stories about voodoo, going all the way back to the 18th century. But those are all from people who don't practice voodoo, who talk about things that they claim to have seen. These people are all outsiders. They're invariably white and hostile racially to the practitioners.
Marie Laveau, the legendary voodoo queen, was a prosperous Catholic Creole woman, one of the many powerful property-owning women of color who dominated the French Quarter in the 1800s. Marie and other spiritual leaders used the unique blend of African, Native, and European folk traditions that make up New Orleans voodoo to heal those in need and honor the spirits. Both she and her daughter of the same name enthralled and entertained spectators on Sundays in Congo Square, now Louis Armstrong Park.
Congo Square is sacred ground. This was the place where Africans started to gather in the 1700s on Sundays for markets and for gatherings, because Sunday was the free day for people who were enslaved under this brutal system of slavery in the South. So they knew that this was their free day. They could trade, they could make some money and things like that. But it was also a time over the whole 100-year period or more that Africans gathered here where they did their dances from Senegal and the dances from the Congo and the dances from Benin, which was Dahomey, or the dances from Haiti or Cuba. So people danced. They tried to create the drums or the instruments that they had in Africa. So this was probably a place that Africans did not want to miss on every Sunday throughout the year.
The other contribution offered by these former island inhabitants was a crop, sugarcane. It had been introduced into the Louisiana economy in 1751 by Jesuit priests, but the influx of sugar farmers from the Caribbean helped make it a giant crop in the American economy.
Every year at harvest time, when the black smoke filled the sky.
Louisiana produces approximately 13 million tons of cane yearly in 22 parishes, generating an overall economic value of $3 billion.
Burning